streaming. Send YouTube some of my shit. Fucking tired. Good morning, nobody. What is up? What is up in the hizzy, boy? I need to get some acoustic foam for this room because this room is so stinking echoey, dude. So echoey. Now, well, it is time to start working. So, let's start working then, boy. Okay. Let me pause this. I wish I could just I guess I could. I guess I could inspecto patronum. One of the good things about that dev life. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna stop like the streaming stuff, but I could at least get rid of that video if my stuff would actually cooperate. Jesus, acting like it's never seen console before. Look at this. Oh my god. We probably just get rid of this whole section. Hello, are you gonna respond or what? Delete element. There we go. There we go. And we don't have to be bothering with that video anymore. Okay. Cool. Q. And actually, to be honest, I think, because I have... Oh, no, I don't. Never mind. Forget it. Forget it, bruh. Forget it. Forget I even mentioned it, man. Okay. Alright, well, it's time to start working. So, let's do that. Dude, this MacBook gets so hot so fast. Makes 0 sense. How is it sitting at 94 degrees with just this little bit of stuff on there? That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, all right, let's hop into here. The usuals. Hop into here. Have a little fan going. A little fan going, feeding my my MacBook some fresh air. Hopefully, hoping that it does something somewhat decent. Okay, so no messages. That's good news. It's always good news when I don't have messages. I'm always afraid to get messages because I'm like, what's gonna be the problem this time? Okay. Protect your review assigned. I have to fix this. Oh my god. Add support avionic mesh request for putting backlight off. The system shut down. Oh, they added me back to this? What? Weird. Removed card. Added Alex. Removed Alex. Added Tristan. Okay, so did he actually make progress on this? Guess we're gonna find out. Copy that. Go ahead and move this over. Oh shoot, wrong thing. Production. Okay. You know what I need to do? I need to set up like one of those NDI things or whatever. Because my MacBook is hit when I start streaming. All right, let's see. Open up VS Code. Add support in AV automation class for turning the backlight off on when the system is shut down. That should have, the SPD should be the same. I don't think, actually, let me just go ahead and go to this branch and see if Alex pushed anything. That'd be the first thing that I want to do. What is this little bell notification thing here? Oh, I thought it was, okay. My MacBook is revving up, boy. Sounds like a jet engine. All right, we want to switch to this other branch here. EJHR. EJH. Oh, he must not have created it. Let me just double check. Add support in AV automation class for turning backlight off and on when the system is shut down. Oh shoot, I didn't even name this this stream. Damn it. Okay, I can do that on the side. Let's see, what am I doing? This, I want to fetch. Fetch. Wait, what does I say? Fetch what? Fetch from all remote. Okay, we did that. I mean, it should have the title for this. It should be this. I believe this is the same. EJHR, yeah. Should have EJHR. And it doesn't, so that tells me that he hasn't created a branch for that yet. EJH. Yeah. Nope. That is A-OK. We can create one. Let me turn that off. Let me edit this. Python. Okay, Julio. Now I want to delete this again. So I updated that. I'm gonna delete this element thing here again. You can probably delete this live chat too. Let's see. I want to. Dude, my computer is just so sad right now. Click. Oh my god, are you gonna fucking click or what? I've scrolled like 5 minutes ago. I'm still waiting for this to update. There we go. Come on. God, dude. This is pitiful. Alright. I right clicked like 5 minutes ago. Not really 5 minutes ago, but I right clicked a good amount of time. Alright. Delete element. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Honestly, I probably don't even need this open anymore. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need that open. Okay. So what are we doing? Let's pull up some code. I'm gonna have to create a new branch here. Holy shit, 11. All right, let's check them out. See what's changed. Delay with shutdown button press. Intro pi. That doesn't even need to be there. Oh wait, no, yeah. Give you top level. That was removed. Wait, this is old. Yeah, this is old. Maybe he just now merged this recently. That's fine. That makes sense. New retriever version, new release file, initial testing. File system names with slashes and incorrect labels. Mods for cart name. That would be mine. Oh yeah, because I removed all that stuff. Okay. Word mark. What are these two? Oh yeah, because I redid that. Well, looks like PG2 upload new update configs. Yeah, it looks like nothing too fancy. Fucking I, dude. Ah, shit. Alright, so what we want to do is want to create a new branch. I'm gonna do this off to the side real quick. Just because I gotta I'll do this here and I'll move this off to the side. I'm just gonna copy this thing over. Div stabble. Boom. And then it will be add support for turning off backlight. Support for yeah. Actually, we'll just call it backlight toggle. Add support for backlight toggle. Now I'll keep it consistent. Add support for turning backlight off. There we go. Create a branch. Because it obviously apparently hasn't been created yet. Alright, now what is the process here? So we got an SPD for AV automation, an SPD for Kivy. Yeah, what is this screenshot? That can actually go. Delete that. this. Yep, that needs to stay. Let me details. Yep. All right, I'm gonna take a leak real quick. A quickie leaky. Be right back. Huh? I doubt it, but no, I don't know. I don't have the. It's 9 p.m. No one's sleeping at 9 p.m.
How do you know?
I just know that nobody watches my stuff. That's all I know. Dude, this thing can hear literally. Yeah, you can whisper and it'll pick it up. Look, see, watch, whisper. Watch. Come over here now. Say something real quiet.
Are you okay?
Okay. That was too quiet. You said it into my head. You have to say it into the mic. You're lucky I couldn't hear it. You're lucky, man. You're lucky. It's still a little too loud, though. It like peaks out a lot. Okay. Okay, dokie. Today's a good day? Yeah, I know, because you're going to school. I mean, what? What? Why is today a good day? Really? That's it? That's boring. What's tomorrow?
Yeah.
About what? The king. What is the holiday called? So tell me.
It's 1 5 1 1.
Yeah, it's a long name. He's so weird. Hey, I don't know what's wrong with you right now. And no, we can't because I have to work. Yeah, it's Monday through Friday, Gail. Every week. For the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Hey. Alright. Let's see. This thing kills my computer too. I bet my MacBook is burning up right now. Not necessarily, but normally it's yeah, it's still sitting at about 95. That's what I'm checking. GPU, I don't even know what the hell GPU is. I guess they're separate. I don't know. Anyway, 94, 90. Yeah. I'm surprised my fans aren't maxed out. I guess because it got that cool air flowing through it. I wonder what would happen if I like took my fan and put it right on the spot where it sucks the air in. Let's see what happened with those temperatures now, boy. Let's see what happens now, boy. It probably won't change any, but it's worth a shot. I think it's worth a shot. Hey, it went down to the 80s. Cool. It made a slight difference by 1 degree Celsius. Not even fully 1 degree yet. But did my GPU go down in temperature or no? I don't know. Anyway, let's see now. What are we doing? Okay, so we need to check transport AVE turning off backlight. We need to copy that. Command F, find. Yep. Blackout screen. This is in Kivi, so I can go ahead and add that. So, where's this at? Screens blackout.py. Let's go to where am I? Oh yeah, AV automation, GUI logic, screens. I'm gonna add a new screen called blackout.py. Right. So the cool thing about this, these Google Sheets things is easy to just copy stuff right over. So you just actually I have to import stuff. What I like to do when I gotta import stuff is go to something I've already used and then just copy the imports over, and then whatever I don't use, just delete them. Work smarter, not harder, I guess. And we got class black out screen screen and in it so nothing pass. Actually, we won't pass because it's got some instance variables. IV underscore backlight underscore interval. Let's see, what is this? Backlight interval. This would be class Kivi method that toggles screen backlight. I thought I changed that. I don't think class is enough to tell me what it is. Class could be anything. In the description it says an instance of clock scheduler. I can add a link to the documentation and then in start backlight logic, it goes, actually, you're right. I worded it wrong. It's not even clock instance. LOL. I'll fix it. I'm going to leave the documentation. Okay, so what I did, I left it class. And then I would imagine it would be a class, wouldn't it? I don't know. Okay, anyway. All right, so let's see. So what do we got? Self.iv backlight enter is a class. So this would equal none right now, I think, for the start. Self.iv underscore backlight underscore on underscore time. The time at which the backlight was turned on. Default value. For some reason, I have datetime.now, but I don't think that's right. From datetime import date. I don't think that's right, but we're gonna go with it for now and see what happens. All right. We got some arguments here. I mean, we got some arguments here. We got some functions here. So we got def, start, backlight, logic. So doesn't take any arguments. Pass, def, toggle, screen, backlight, self, takes args, and pass. So the design part is already handled. You know, we got like this, we got all these things, we got these functions. It's going to control things. That's all taken care of, and then it's my job to implement this stuff, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and save that. I need to get into the habit of committing regularly. So now that I got the now that I got the what do you call it? Like, I guess the architecture boilerplate. I can go ahead and commit this. Create arc boiler. Create blackout. Create blackout arc boiler. All right, that'll be a commit. And I think that's all. Blackout screen. I think that might be all. Let me go down the list. Nope. Not all. There's more. Boom. This is in Screen Helper. Okay, so I'm gonna have to add the blackout screen here. So we go to screens, no, custom screen manager. Got Screen Helper here. We want to add a blackout screen, and then we're going to say blackout screen name. Oh wow, this didn't get caught. An instance of blackout screen default value should not be main. Default value should be blackout. Blackout. And then I'm going to change this date to be whatever today's date is. So today is October 12th. October. Huh, that's weird. There we go. October 12th. Instance of a blackout screen. This should be capital O because that's what I think I have it as. This should be a capital O. That should be a capital O. Yeah, an instance of blackout screen. So now I gotta change this one to also be 12. So I changed that. Okay, let's see. Blackout screen. Let me. Oh, no, it's this. Yeah. Jesus, about to break the chair. I cut my finger. You see it? See it? No. Oh, you can't see it. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So we add that name. It's gonna be blackout. Like that. Okay. All right, let me just double check, make sure everything's good. So we got this blackout screen here. That's how it's spelled. This got an instance variable name. C. I think that's good. All right, let's commit that. Add blackout. Blackout to screen. And all right, commit that. Go ahead and push. Yes, of course, of course. Of course, of course. All right, so that's done. The boiler anyway. So now we go to AV automation. We search for the same thing. That is not what I was wanting to search for. I'm going to search for this tag here. Go to AV automation, search. All right, now we want to go to AV automation here. Wherever the hell it's at. GUI logic, AV automation. Right here. Now, what does AV automation say? AV automation says we create a new instance variable called IV backlight status. Okay, so let's create a new instance variable. Self dot IV underscore backlight underscore status equals should be a default to just an empty string. Okay, now let's go down the list. So that's done. Now we got a function here that I created that's going to do what? So what I like to do is Control K, Control O, or Command K, Command O on the Mac. I like to fold everything. It's just easier for me to see and see all these irregular spaces, which drive me crazy. But all right, so we got power off system. Under power off system is where I decided to create this function, toggle backlight self. Got arguments. What are the arguments? Arguments are command. So we'll send command, command, back, and back. Okay. That's it. I think that's all of that's all for that's all for this one. So now I created the boiler. Test. Actually, the boiler isn't that. The boiler is supposed to have this stuff as well, which I forgot. Copy that. Let's paste that. Debug data, call result. Call result equals a string, and return message equals another. It also equals a string, but it's supposed to equal where it came from. It's supposed to be this colon toggle backlight this. Okay, and then you return something or whatever. We probably just don't return. We probably just print something. I think that's what he's doing in here. Guess not. Anyway, we're just gonna pass. So let's comment this. Let's commit this. I think all we added was that and that. Okay. Let me unstage this so I can double check. Oh shit, what did I just do? There we go. Yep, cool, everything's good. Alright, let's stage this again. Add boiler, arc boiler for what? Add arc boiler for AV auto toggle backlight. Add arc boiler for AV auto backlight. And boom. All right. So we added the boiler for all that stuff. Now let's start writing the logic. So we got toggle backlight stuff. It's supposed to do something. Let's see what it's supposed to do. Okay, so this instance variable says on initialization, the backlight status should be an empty string. When we disable the backlight, the string status should be updated, and the same with enable. Okay, so what we're doing is whenever the application first boots up, we assume that the backlight's going to be on. Yeah, we assume that the backlight's going to be on, but we don't want to set it to on. We don't want to set it to on because then you could run into some bugs. So with it being an empty string, it's kind of like we don't know yet. But us as humans, we know it should be on. Is I guess the thinking for myself for that. And then in toggle backlight status, it says sends power subprocess commands to turn on or off the backlight of the ELO touch interface. And then we got some commands here. Then get, we got a command on off get. The responses from that command are as follows: monitor is on and monitor is off. It's IV backlight. Let's see. So how do we do this? It's been so long since I've written this architecture for this. I can't remember. Let's see. Let's see if I can think of this. This chair needs to go. Actually, I'm hungry. I'm gonna cook me some food real quick. Babe. Yo, these Thai dollar meals are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Why is this? There. There we go. Now you ain't gotta worry about seeing Moefo in the background. Oh, great. I got something. What is this? This successfully tested in branch. Add debounce for minimum change. Yeah, boy. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, what happened? Please see the issues found. I spoke with Brandon. The code is using comparing the new value to the last one sent to DGNet Watchdog as expected. Yeah, buddy. While retesting in dev stable, I observed the bug Bossum reported from the diagnostic log on my Pi, Sunday, October 11, 2020, 49:57. I'm not sure if this is relevant, but I was closely monitoring the output of watch iwconfig wlan1 in the terminal while trying to interfere with my Wi-Fi connection, and I saw it dip to 47 right before Watchdog updated with the value of 49. 47 would have met the greater than or equal to 10% requirement, but I'm not sure why it reported 49. The issue you saw may be timing related. We are checking the Wi-Fi signal every 5 seconds. So if the issue misses that window, it wouldn't get reported to Watchdog. As this is a minor issue, if it is an issue, I'm going to say this has passed secondary testing, and we will do extra careful live testing on it. Determine the source of the erroneous signal reading being reported to Watchdog. Hey, one thing I'm happy about is that the code I wrote is what was expected to be written, and it passed secondary testing, and it was successfully tested in branch, which is amazing. For me, it's like, oh, oh. It actually started making me cry a little bit. Doing that oh thing. Okay, let's play here. Toggle backlight. Yeah, back to this. Okay, so toggle backlight. So this is just a toggle. So this is going to be a conditional thing, obviously. So we're going to say if not self.iv underscore backlight status. Then we want to do that subprocess thing. Subprocess dot call. I'm just gonna move this over. You can see blah 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 all that stuff. Move this over so I got more space to think. All right. Okay, so I said it is the exec subprocess dot call. I think I have to do this exec q type tell one, and I think I set shell equal to true on this as well. I believe. All right. Should only receive either on, off, or off. So what I'm going to do is take a bite of my food here and start with what the function is supposed to receive, get that data validated, and get it converted to the correct data to be used, and then write the rest of the function. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. This food is like, oof. Like, I can't even explain it. It's regular like dollar meals. It's like $1. And it's rice on one side and it's got meat on the other side with some like sauce and stuff. And by itself, it tastes pretty good. But I like to add some eggs into it. So after I cook it, I'll crack some eggs in it. Like 2 eggs. I crack 2 eggs in this one. And then mix it up and then cook it again. Sometimes the eggs don't cook all the way, so it's like a little creamy. But that's fine. I'm cool with it being creamy. But anyway, the secret sauce that I add to this that makes it taste, mwah. It's kind of like a soy sauce mixed with like a liquid smoke kind of thing. I don't know. I'll have to show you. It's in the kitchen, but I don't feel like getting up again. It's so good. Actually, I'm gonna show it. I don't know what this is, but oh no, seasoning sauce, green. It's soybean. I guess it's a soy sauce, but it's got like a different flavor. It's pretty good, man. Pretty good. I give it 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 McDonald's fries. These McDonald's fries are bomb diggity. Okay. So let's validate this input. We're going to have a list of valid values. So we're going to valid values equals, it's going to be a tuple. We're going to say on, on. Same thing for off. Actually, you know what I'm thinking? I shouldn't have to do that. I should just be able to say on, off, like that, right? And then in my input validation, I can say new val equals, and then there should be some sort of method for like lowercasing. Let's say Python to lowercase. First string to uppercase to lowercase using a Python built-in function or method is known as lower. Method or function lower returns the string in lowercase. If it is in uppercase, else it will return the same original string itself. Okay. So it's called lower. So new value equals lower command. Let's just double check lower, make sure that's like an actual thing here. It's weird, it's not showing me. Let's check it again. Python lower. Explains it. Nah, forget it. Weird that it won't do that. Oh well. Anyway. I guess what we could do is try new value. Say new val equals string. Try accept as exception. Or actually, not new val. If new val not in valid values. Okay, we handle those. So we use the try except. The try tries to convert new val to command to lower. If command is a number or some shit like that, I'm pretty sure that this exception will just hit the accept and then pass. It won't set new val to anything. New val would still be an empty string. I check, is new val a truthy value? If it is, continue. If it's not, then print unable to lowercase new val, most likely because it's not a string. And then if new val is not in the valid values, then just print new val was not a valid value and return. You probably add to the logger, because I think if this is a recent thing, yeah, import logging. Yeah, so, oh shit. So we did add the logging. Get cart name. There's no logging there. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent here. Anyway, okay. So, if not self.iv backlight status. So we got this command, right? Then we check if backlight status is not a truthy value, then what do we want to do? We want to get this stuff here. Get the current backlight status. Let's see. Monitors on and monitors off. So we want to get the status of this. Let me add some code paragraphs here so I know what's happening. Boom. Say try to lowercase the input. Actually, I think I'm supposed to eval equals that. I think, I don't know, I can't remember if it's in a, actually I'll just pass. If it's an issue, someone will mention it in the code review, and then I'll fix it, or someone will fix it. Accept pass. If not, new val. I'm gonna say check if we were unable to convert. We were unable to lowercase the command string. Usually this fails if actually right, and then new val not invalid values. After converting to lowercase, check if the string is the correct. Check if the string is the correct string that is allowed. Check if the string is an allowed string. I have no idea. Okay, we just end. I have this in production progress right here. Okay. If blah blah blah, say, check if IV backlight status has been set. If it hasn't, get the current status. I'm thinking. If I'm setting it on and setting it off, I'm sending a command to manually set it rather than toggle it, rather than invert the setting. I'm thinking, what would be the best way to do that? If I'm sending a command, do I even need to get the backlight status? Because I would just be sending a command to it, right? Right? I'm sending command to it. I don't really care what the backlight status is, do I? Let's check the Kivy side of things and see if it requires knowing the backlight status. No one's answered this yet. I'm surprised. That'll probably happen tomorrow for them. Yeah, tonight for me. Let's see. Where's the SPD for Kivy? Go to that bad boy. All right. Computer's going slow again. Whatever, I guess. What I'm going to have to do is figure out a way to stream my video over to the other MacBook or something, and then stream that out, because this is ridiculous. Able to make things better. I'm sitting at 92 degrees Celsius. That's not bad. 90 degrees Celsius. Not bad. Doing decent. See? Not as cool as I would like it to be, but better than 100 and stuff. Let's see. Where am I looking? Blackout screen. Look for my name. The 8 right there. IV backlight interval, the method, blah, blah, blah. This method is responsible for initiating the backlight interval from within main screens. Fetch data from watchdog method. A call to this method will result in the instantiation of clock.schedule interval stored in IV backlight interval, providing the instance with this class's toggle screen backlight method. Toggle screen backlight. This method is responsible for updating Kivy by checking the time from which the backlight was turned on when the backlight should turn off. Does so, then switches the screen back to the intro screen, makes a call to AV Automation's toggle backlight method, passing in the desired backlight status. Once completed, this method should cancel the current should be interval using IV backlight interval. An arc spread is required. Yeah. Okay, so I mean, it doesn't look like I need. It doesn't look like I need. Doesn't look like I need to know what the current backlight status is, because we're just sending a command to it. If it's off, it's off, whatever, you know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, because I don't think I need the get. Vince said I needed the get, but I don't think I need the get. I mean, unless we want to monitor that, that's all well and good, but oh well, we'll do it anyway. So get the backlight status. Get the backlight status could probably be the last thing that happens, because if I send a command to the device and then it does whatever it does, then I get the backlight status. So like, hey, do this and then tell me what your status is, instead of tell me what your status is. Okay, do this, then tell me what your status is. That would make sense if it was a toggling situation. If it was like an actual toggle, if it was like if it's on, turn it off, if it's off, turn it on. But we want to specifically tell it turn on, turn off. Yeah. I want to specifically tell it that. And I guess it's good to store what the status is for later use, I guess. But right now, so this will be the last thing. get the current. So let's just say self.iv_backlight status equals subprocess.call. And then we'll put this in a try except also. Try except print unable to get backlight. Unable to get backlights. Okay, and then return. Check if IV backlight status has been set. If it hasn't, just say try to set. Try to get backlight status. Move this down, it's over, add the end to that, and then the other rest of the code is going to go here. This. So let's see, what do we want to do now? What do we want to do now? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. We want to turn it on, we want to turn it off, so we'll have some conditions here. We will say if new val equals on pass lf new val equals off pass. That's going to be a structure there, I think. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Okay. If it's on, we want to send a subprocess call. Off. Yeah. So if new val equals on, we'll say what would I call this? Call result string. We'll say call result equals, I guess, subprocess dot call shell equals true. Subprocess dot call, and then the command is export display equals 0.0 x set dpms force on. Oh no, don't have to do that. I can just do boom, boom, bop, bop, boom, and then this on here would just be this, and then I'd say dot format, and then this would be new val. New val. Okay. So because it should be on or off, and that's exactly how these commands work. Call result equals subprocess.call, and then I guess I'll wrap this in a try except also. Try except print unable to set display, unable to toggle display backlight. And then we just return. So if like any time that I'm calling these methods, I'm using a try except. I don't know if I really have to do that. I don't really know what the output of the process.call is. I think I have to use like the pipe in order to get something back from that. I'm not sure. Actually, I can use a reference here. If I go to AV control, other project includes, watchdog, and then the system monitor here, which is what I was working in the last few days. And if I go to Wi-Fi monitoring loop, signal strength output subprocess.check output. Oh, okay, so check output and then p open. So p open I think would, yeah, subprocess.type. I think p open is returns a thing, I think, and then check output I also returns a thing. So I don't think I need to store anything. I don't think I can. Subprocess.call. Let's Google that and see what happens. Python sub process call. Subprocess management Python blobbity bloop and F call. Subprocess call. Okay, older high-level API. Prior to Python 3.5, these three functions comprise the high blah 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 blah. Subprocess.call from the command described by args. Wait for the command to complete, then return the return code attribute. Code needing to capture std out or std error should use run instead. Okay, so you don't use pipe with call. On check off. Return the return code attribute. Return code. The child return code set by poll and wait and indirectly by communicate. A none value indicates that the process hasn't terminated yet. A negative value, negative n, indicates that the child was terminated by signal in POSIX. Interesting. Interesting. What does that mean? I don't fucking know. Dude, I got like 7 more hours of this stuff. And I'm still hungry. And I'm thirsty. Thinking about ordering some coffee. Thinking about ordering some coffee. Some coffee, man. Some coffee. Thinking about ordering some coffee. Yeah. Interesting. D2B flags. Shell. The child return concept poll and wait. None value. Negative. P open. P open dot page. P open. Subprocess. What's the difference between subprocess.call and P open? P open, okay, P open 3, P open 2, P open 4 basically work. P open raises an exception if the execution fails. Capture std argument is replaced std argument std n equals pipe std out pipe. P open 2 closes all files. I don't think I can use these commands with Mac. Let's see. Export display equals colon 0.0. I don't know what that did. I don't know what that did. I don't think I can echo that. Or wait. I could probably put that in desktop home / users. Doesn't tell me. Document. Doesn't even tell me what the hell I can. I don't fucking know. / there we go, that's what I want. Desktop / export test.txt. Alright, that should have created something. Export test.txt. What did that output? It was a blank. What the hell? Oh, wait. Oh, duh. I don't think that's going to give me anything because I have to. Well, yeah, that would do that, wouldn't it? The output would be. Maybe I do need to echo. Export display. Yeah, that didn't do anything. I don't think I can, because I think pipe just sends the output to another command. I mean, echo. Yeah, it's not going to do anything. I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. Okay. What am I trying to do? This. All this stuff. And then colon. Or actually, I probably don't even need to do that. I could probably just do. Let me do the tail. See if I can get something back. I don't even think I have exit. Yeah, exit's not even a thing. Oh well. I don't even know what exit is. Okay, so what are we wanting to do? subprocess.call. I think I should use popen for this. I think I would do this. Subprocess.call that. Yeah, I think I should use popen. Fix me. Okay, so we do that. Subprocess.call force whatever the command is. Try to get backlight status. Self.iv backlight status equals subprocess.call. I think this should be subprocess.check whatever it was in the other thing that I showed. Where's it at? System monitor. Right here, check output. I think that's what it should be. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what it should be. See, nation. Try the process. Actually, I'll just B and this X V and then delete. Subprocess.check output except blah 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 exception. And then self.iv backlight status equals subprocess.check output. We'll just say output equals, and then if output self.sub backlight status equals output. Like that, and that should always update depending on what happens every time this method is called. Yeah, I think that'll do. Use popen to catch an exception. Check output. Let's see what check output does. Check output. Okay, so output of the child process if it was captured by run or check output. Otherwise, none. If output. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Oh wait, no, maybe that's check output. With argument to return its output. If the return code was non-zero, it raises a called process error. Called process error object will have the return code in the return code attribute and any output in the output. This is equivalent to run, blah, blah, blah. The arguments shown above are merely some common ones. Return the data as encoded bytes. The actual encoding of the output data may be. Oh, I gotta decode this? Oh, wow, I do gotta decode this. Huh. Interesting. Print if output self output decode. Okay, and I think that is Gucci, mate. And then I think I do else print output sub process call to get backlight status return. Returned none, and yeah, I think that is good, man. All right, system monitor. Don't need that anymore. So that's that. So let's call that a wrap on that. Finish. Say conclude. Pinky's out. Conclude. We could probably fix these print statements. We say print return message plus that. Print return message plus that. Print return message plus that. Return message plus that. Toggle backlight. Unable to get backlight status. Flaw. New value command.lower except pass. If not value, print. Unable to lower case new value, most likely. I could probably just put this in here. Turn, and then just get rid of this. That. Save. Use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I am going to turn off the screen. Turn off. Not screen. Turn off the camera.
調査に、郁恵さん。
back again. Bitch, I'm back again. Alright, so something's gotta happen. I think when I'm done with this card, I'm going to well, first I want to fix my audio because it sounded terrible when I was watching it on my phone. So I'm going to change this expander back to the expander and not the gate because I think that might have been the problem. So I'm going to check it out on my phone and see what it sounds like. Alright, I'm going to mute my mic now after talking for just a second so that when it loads, you know, all of the sound that I've got going on here. And stop. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to keep it at like 4 to 1 or whatever. I'm going to turn my volume down just a little bit more because for some reason it seems like my volume keeps getting louder and louder. Like every time I talk, it just gets louder. I don't know if it's because I'm talking louder or what, but it keeps fucking happening. Anyway, alright, what I was doing before I went on hiatus for a minute, I was looking at the Python shit, and I think I decided on this. Printing the return message plus whatever the message is that I wanted to send. And I've got this fix me here. And I'll leave a note in the card because I'm not sure about that. I don't even know if this is going to work, to be honest. Alright, let's see. Finalize AV auto backlight project. Okay, let's commit that. Now let's switch over to backlight.py and let's start implementing that. So we're going to close this and we're going to open up the Kivy one. What the hell? I said Kivy. There we go. Alright. See what we got going on here now, huh? Ugh. Sleepy. Come on, computer. Work with me here. I could tell such a huge difference when it gets up to 95 degrees Celsius and when it's at like 60 and stuff. When it's up at 95, it's like, dude, it's so sluggish. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. All right. Let's see. We got to go down to, let me zoom out on this so I can see. Go down to where my stuff is. I've already got that. Right here, blackout screen. All right. Backlight interval. Oh, I also have to set it in. I also have to add the logic in fetch data from Watchdog, I think. This screen will be switched to, let's see, so this screen will be switched to only when the ELO backlight is off. It is switched to every minute while the screen is active. It switches the backlight on for 1 second and then back off, then navigates back to the intro screen. This screen will be switched to only when the ELO backlight is off. It is switched to every minute while the screen is active. It switches the backlight on for 1 second and then back off, then navigates back to the intro screen. Okay. So from fetch data from Watchdog is where this will say, let's see. I'm trying to think. When the ELO backlight is off. I don't think in AV automation, I don't think there's a backlight, a turn backlight, because the point of this card is add support in AV automation for turning the backlight off on when the system is shut down. Okay, and it specifies here when the backlight is off every minute, switch to Kivy screen, then that is black except a green dot in the upper right hand corner, then turn the backlight on for 1 second and then back off. This will let people know the unit is still working, because when the backlight is off, every minute switch to Kivy screen. So the premise of this is the backlight's already off. While it's off, something's got to tell it that the backlight's off. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. When the backlight is off, every minute switch to Kivy screen. When the backlight is off, every minute switch to Kivy screen. So I think within fetch data from Watchdog, we've got to have some, I mean, not in fetch data from Watchdog, the class that has fetch data from Watchdog, main screen. So in main screen, we also need a backlight status. So there's two ways I can do this. I can every minute check if the backlight is off. If it is off, then I want to call the black screen stuff and then have it do its thing and all that stuff. Or if something is going to if something's going to be turning off the backlight, then it should be setting some sort of value somewhere, and then I just read from that in the fetch data from Watchdog. So yeah, let me do that. Let me say Let's see if there's a card for it, actually. I want to check see if there's a card for it. And F, backlight. Nope, it's just one. There we go. Find out commands we can use to turn off on backlight on the ELO. Okay. I need to determine how the clock event will check for that. If we are turning off the backlight, then there must be a value set somewhere that I can read from. Otherwise, I will have to regularly process check the backlight status. Not quite sure how to do this. I need to know how to determine how the clock event will check for that. If we are controlling the backlight, then there must be a value set somewhere that I can read from. Otherwise, I will have to regularly run a sub-process check for the backlight status. Regularly run a sub-process check for the backlight status. I'll send this in a rocket chat. That's interesting. And then actually, I'll link. Yeah, I can send it like this. Trello. Oh, good. That's the one I'm working on. What is initially turning off the backlight? I needed to know to determine. Okay, so yeah, we're doing the exact same thing here. At support even question backlight off on. Delete comment. That doesn't need to be there. Toggle backlight, yada yada yada. Screen manager doesn't need to be open. Blackout.py. Start backlight logic. Let me go ahead and push. Start backlight logic. So, why did I close the SPD? I don't know. AV automation. It's not AV automation, it's Kivy. Okay, let's scroll down. Down, down, down in the bottom of the sea. Down, down, down in the bottom of the sea. Oh yeah, we're in Kivy, not AV automation. Let's go down to. Probably be easier if I just grab the ID of this card. F down. Blackout screen. Close it. Okay, so we've got this thing. Default values none. Datetime.now. Backlight on time. This shouldn't be datetime.now. This should be none. No, it can be datetime.now. It's no big deal. Because when I run start backlight logic, I can turn that on. And I'm thinking. So when I call the AV automation backlight thing, I'm thinking it should return the value received from that sub process check value for getting the backlight status, or just returning the self.iv backlight status or whatever. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's read the description of this method real quick. Start backlight logic says this method is responsible for initiating the backlight interval from within main screen's fetch data from watchdog method. Okay, so start backlight logic should say self.iv underscore backlight interval equals clock dot schedule. I always say that word wrong. Schedule interval, I think. Interval. And then the interval would be toggle screen backlight. And then this would be every 1 second, I think. But I got to import clock now, so from Kivy dot clock import clock. This shouldn't be a MD label. Actually, we don't even need a label here. We don't need an image. Screen manager, import screen. I'm gonna do blackout screen. Can I run this file like this? Ah, that's right. Yeah, can't do that because of all the import issues. Oh wait, no, yeah, I can comment this out, can't I? So let me undo that. Blackout screen and do that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this because it's not the app. It's just a. Yeah, I can't do it. It's not the app. That's why. That's fine. All right. Let's see here. In the bottom of the sea. 1 second. Home raccoon, baby. It's cold in this bitch. Alright. Got me some coffee from Nobisha. Down, down, down in the bottom of the sea. I like to put it right in his mouth. Boom. Oh shit, got on me. Alright. You ready for this shit, man? Alright. Boom. Got a notification. Tristan, I was talking about the first checkbox under blah blah blah. Wait, what? I'm confused. Let me check it out. See what happens. Why? DDC accidentally added something to details that was already handled. This is ready for secondary testing. Okay. Good enough for me, man. I hope it's at least somewhat satisfactory. It's like almost 1,000 lines of code for that little HTML file. It's crazy. Anyway, let's see. Create experimental code to implement a TCP string, blah, blah, blah. Not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my card. Accidentally added something to detail. What am I doing here still, man? Go back to my previous card. There we go. Okay, clock.schedule interval. I think that's what it's called. I can double check that by going to main here, from Kivy clock, import clock, and then clock.schedule once, clock.schedule interval. That's how it's formatted. Self.update clock, and then 1. So let's command C right here. Right here, command V. This would be self.toggle screen backlight. Toggle screen backlight. Dot toggle screen backlight. And this will happen every second, I believe, but let me double check with the documentation. So if I go here, I got documentation here. Copy this. Command C. Paste documentation there. Click enter. I also want to set up this MacBook to potentially be my streamer. Which one thing, I think this MacBook is a dual core. Yeah, unfortunately this is a dual core, and I think hers is a quad core. Shoot, I don't know her password. Let's see, schedule interval 0.5 seconds. Okay, so yeah, that happens every second. So let's see. Schedule interval. I'm trying to think. I'm gonna read this again. This method is responsible for initiating the backlight interval. All of this method will result in the instantiation of clock.schedule interval stored in IV backlight. Blah blah blah. Providing the instance with the classes toggle screen backlight method. And then it says switch to the Kivy screen that is black except a green dot in the upper right hand corner. Turn the backlight on for 1 second and then back off. This will let people know the unit is still working. Okay, so I would start this interval. I would say IV backlight on time. Actually, no, I would say, oh, I need to remember that stuff. Oh, I had it backwards. Oh, hers doesn't even say if it's a quad core or what. It's an i5. Mine's an i5 too, I think. Oh no, hers is dual core too. Wow, she's only got 8 gigabytes left. She really needs to clean this thing. I cleaned it out. This thing has got like no no more space for anything. We got 8 gigabytes left. Okay, let's see. Self.toggle screen backlight. IV backlight on time. I think this should be none, to be honest. I feel like that should be none. And then we'd say if self dot if not self dot iv backlight on time, then we have to say g av automation helper dot dot toggle backlight right, and then we pass in on, and then we say self.iv underscore backlight on time equals datetime dot now, and then now we say else or elif self dot iv backlight on time minus datetime, or wait, datetime dot now would be greater, so datetime dot now minus self dot iv underscore backlight on time. Datetime dot now is greater than or equal to 1000, because it's in milliseconds, I think. Then we say G AV automation helper off. G AV automation helper off. Self.iv backlight interval equals clock.schedule interval self.toggle backlight toggle screen backlight 1. I don't think this should happen every second, because if for some reason it misses this, like if it's at 999, then you gotta wait a whole nother second for it to happen. So I'm thinking this should happen like every, I don't think it should happen every half second, maybe every quarter second. Maybe every quarter second it happens. And then let's see, let me add a 0 to the front of that. So every quarter second, if not self.iv backlight on time, elif datetime dot now is less minus self.iv backlight is greater than or equal to 1000. Then turn it off, and then we say self.iv backlight interval dot cancel, and we say self.iv underscore self.iv backlight on time equals none. Else pass. I think that's pretty decent. So let's run through the logic. All right, so fetch data from Watchdog somehow gets what the backlight status is. I think what I should do is let's see. G AV automation. We send on. It does all this checks for the command. If new val not invalid values, print return plus new value was not invalid values, return, fix me. I think this should be a P open. So process.call New val showing through, yada yada yada. Try to get backlight status. Try output equals subprocess dot check output. Self.iv backlight status equals output.decode, else accept print return message plus unable to get backlight status. So if output, are we supposed to return from inside? I don't think we're supposed to return from inside of a thing. Well, self.iv backlight status equals output.decode. So I think what I need to do is after this return self.iv underscore backlight status. I think I should return that. So toggle backlight status should tell whatever it's toggling what the new backlight status is. So g av automation helper dot toggle backlight on. We would say call result equals if call result equals, I think it was like monitor is something. Call result G, turn it on. If call result equals, what is it? Oh, it's over here in my thing. It's a picture. Monitor is on, monitor is off, monitor is on. Okay, so that's how we're going to model that. We're going to say values equal monitor is on, monitor is off. Call result equals values O. Call result equals values O. Then actually we're not going to say that. We're just going to say on equals monitor is on, and then off equals monitor is off. Monitor is off. Okay, and then right here we'll just say if call result equals on. If call result equals on, then we'll move this up. We'll set that else. If it doesn't turn on, then we want to self.iv backlight interval dot cancel and say print unable to set backlight on. Unable to set backlight on. So if not, self.iv backlight on time, call result equals gav automation helper dot toggle backlight on. If call result equals on, self.iv backlight on time equals datetime.now, else self.iv backlight interval dot cancel. So we'll just go ahead and cancel it, and then print unable to set backlight on. And then we got this elif here. Elif date time. So if there is no backlight time, then we want to try to turn it on because the backlight needs to be on. If it equals on, then we'll go ahead and set the backlight on time equal to what it currently is. If it's not on, then we're just going to cancel the interval and then print an error or whatever. And then if there is a backlight time, then we subtract now time minus the backlight on time. If it's greater than 1 second, then we want to call here, call result equals G AV automation helper, and then we're going to say if call result equals off, then we're going to move this stuff up, and we're going to tab it over. So if call result equals off, self.iv backlight interval.cancel, self.iv backlight on time equals none. If it equals off, else print unable to set backlight off, possible bug, do something here. Unable to set backlight off, possible bug, do something here, fix it. So this shouldn't ever happen. If it does, then there's a bug. If call result equals off, self.iv backlight interval cancel, self.iv backlight on time equals none, else if so if it's not, so then yeah, we just want to pass that. We don't want to do anything if it's not, you know, it's not been on for longer than a second and it's got a time. I think that's pretty Gucci for that. So now if what does the SPD say? So this method is responsible for updating Kivy by checking the time from which the backlight was turned on to when the backlight should turn off. Does so, then switches the screen back to the intro screen, makes a call to AV Automation's toggle backlight method, passing in the desired backlight status. Once completed, this method should cancel the current interval using IV backlight interval.cancel. It should also switch back to the intro screen, right? Backlight should turn on. Then switches back to the intro screen. Okay, so now I've got to make a way to switch back to the intro screen. So in order to do that, where am I switching screens? I'm switching screens on intro, and I'm switching screens in the shutdown module. I go down, screen manager.current equals intro. Where do I get screen manager? Screen manager equals none. I say for widget in app dot get running app root window dot children if is instance widget screen manager equals widget. Okay, so I need all this stuff. Okay, so let's copy this. I also need to get widget in app. I need to import Kivy app, I think. Yeah, I think that's what I need. Okay, so in here, so self.iv backlight on time equals none. And then, holy shit, what just happened? Let me move this down here. So screen manager equals, we'll say screen manager equals none. And then we only want to go do this loop if we're in this section. So let's go. So this is the success here. So we can go down here. right? And then we'll say for widgets in app.get running app. God, that scared the shit out of me. Root window.children. Scares the shit out of me every time. Hi. Hi. What's up? Let's see. For widget, if is instance widget screen manager. All good. I need a secondary test. Okay. Oh. All right, so it looks like I gotta do some secondary testing here. If is instance widget screen manager, then we want to set screen manager to the widget. Screen manager equals widget. All right, I'm gonna stop the stream. Gotta hop in a meeting. Catch you guys on the flip side.